card game. Returnable from near the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, Alpha, what?
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
13.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
180.
The design run, Jackson keeping it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
180.
They go play fake with Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Steelers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know.
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
33, yellow. Cut.
Playing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
On the ready.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Blue, 32. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Steelers set to punt it. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. A swing and my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. 'Cause ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same and my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up.
Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight, the third of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Jackson now to throw on first down. A fairly quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
On the give, here's Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Third and long. Back to throw, Jackson. That's caught. It's Jerome Ford. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Well, if that was a pickup on 1st or 2nd down, you'd be thrilled. But here on 3rd and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the 1st down, and it's going to bring up 4th.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
Offensive defensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Now Jackson on the move. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Here's the toss, right side to Henry. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This one from 54 yards out. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. 52 book.
They'll look to throw. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
33. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He finds Austin. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Ravens has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
All right, 3rd and long. Throwing Jackson. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready. Set. Yellow, 22. Ready, ready.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Down. Hut.
On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Okay, right.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 50, green. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 10 black. Ready?
He'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 39 yards. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Warren will score. Touchdown. Steelers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
At the 17-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On a quick ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 21. First down, Baltimore.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield. It's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
The tackle by Alex Highsmith. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. 3rd and 7. Now a toss play with Henry. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the legs to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin puts down Pittsburgh. try here for the point after. His kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. A toss left side, caught by his running back. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for Baltimore. It covers 51 yards.
Baltimore first down. A 51-yard gain. And the Ravens first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
2nd down, Jackson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
3rd and 9. Now it's Jackson. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Not a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for...
And look at this! The extra point is blocked. A big hole. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Black Ultra. Here we go. 52 blue. Cut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That's complete. It is Buster Moreau. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
That last completion's going to go already in field goal range. So now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens are able to get it back within a score. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Set, hut. 50, green. Hut, hut.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. Black, 95. Set.
On the ground, this is Warren. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Ready. Hut.
Back to throw. footwork in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
A designed run. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
And you can tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Jackson. The second down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
It is 3rd and long. Now Jackson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He skips away nicely from that first defender. It's a pickup of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
It's 3rd and 4. Now Jackson on the move. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a two-point conversion, but unable to do so. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Ready, set. Set, ready, set.
We'll start this on the ground with Waller. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Warren, first down, and more. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Down. 10 black.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
50, green, hut.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
DC ready. Hands up.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. That one caught LaJohntay Wester. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
No, we changed it.
They'll run it with Henry. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now, Jackson escaping the pressure right.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
A carry here for Warren. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Once again, it's Warren. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Set. Ready. 52, boom. Set.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that walk. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Let's go now. Black, 95.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
10 black. Set cut.
Here's a handoff to Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Set cut. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he will score! At Freiermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Steelers 30, Ravens 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he will get cut down short and shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. In the pistol, Jackson ready. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. He's got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
On the double. Ready.
Here's Warren. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defense.
Even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
first down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Second and 10.
Hey, Alpha, what?
Bateman is the motion man.
That's right.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds. Game decided, but timeout anyway. Now on second and long. Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.